visitor sideline, there's Bengals head coach Zach Taylor. His guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over their last 10. His counterpart on the Ravens sideline, John Harbaugh. His guys hoping to give their fans a holiday win here on this Thanksgiving night. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Right to the air is Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them. Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's now second and 10.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now a 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here we go.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
In motion comes the tight end left. Burrow will throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Burrow. And he is caught. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33. Running right, here's Brown. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The numbers for Brown from a week ago: 14 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That was a first down pickup of 8.
Here we go.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown Bengals. Jamar Chase. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Our game tonight, the 3rd of 3 on this Thanksgiving Day. And Charles and I want to take a moment to thank the NFL for what they have done, calling today's slate of games the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. And that's what it is. It's a celebration, really honoring the life of our namesake John Madden and his deep love of both family and football, those being married together on this special day. And we hope you're all having a tremendous Thanksgiving wherever you're taking this action in. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on. because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. But how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give. To throw is Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Ravens had 8-3 now. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards, the final tally. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Jackson now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the lead. His great season throwing the ball continues. That last touchdown pass, number 40 for him on the year. On his loop for the extra point. He's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That time a 9-play drive. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. Gets around him. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and Jamar Chase set to take over once more. And he's been as productive as anyone in the NFL in the middle part of the season. the NFL's leader in receiving yards to this point, and he doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. Open man is Yoshibas. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Burrow. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Here we go. 46. Stop.
And the Bengals first down.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
That's good for the Bengals.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
Gun.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Chase Brown with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who played best, and don't worry about the rest of it. It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you get a heck of a tight end candidate.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
At the Bengals 45-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. Now it's 3rd down and inches. Here's Jackson. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. make it second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Jackson will throw again. Well, this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Henry up the middle. And managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll give Henry another shot. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
It's third down and goal to go.
3 tight ends up front here. Third and goal. Throwing is Jackson. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Charlie Kolar, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have moved out in front. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, pardon?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession.
Here we go.
And as we move deeper into the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a weekly basis. As you see here, he's the NFL's leader in receptions to this point of the year. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get the momentum going again.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Bengals first down.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and
Now it's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
brings up third down and 1.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty, because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. And this is going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well done. Dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hanson for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Happy Thanksgiving, one and all. Glad to see you push through the tryptophan sleepiness. The 3rd of our triple header here on EA Sports. Here we go. Our journey through the NFL starts now. We begin at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the reigning AFC champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Kareem Hunt. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And it's Jordan Love on target to Jaden Reed. Beautiful throw to the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown. The Packers keep it rolling. They get their 6th straight victory here. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Burrow looking to pass. Now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
The Ravens offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Jackson to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He finds his man, complete. It's Flowers. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they'd converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that 3rd one, right? Get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
In motion, the tight end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This will be fielded at the 17. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again to Henry. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 51 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3. Now it's Jackson. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now a handoff to Henry. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Now it's Jackson. Throwing quickly for Mark Andrews. Well, the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Derrick Henry trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Oh, first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line.
180. 180.
This is Fant on the short completion. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's good for the Bengals.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. An inside give, Brown. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there on the tackle.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
So the completion good for just 3. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Here we go, here we go. 180, 180.
Burrow will throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Gun.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Cincinnati.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Again, it's Burrow. This one complete to Yoshibas. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Draw play for Brown. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8.
On 1, ready?
The ball on the 8 still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Burrow. Caught on the slam. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Andre Yoshibas with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. I hope you've enjoyed your Thanksgiving. All tied, so you still got a reason to avoid Uncle Ed a little longer as the kick is away here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 3rd and 3. The home team's offense and Derrick Henry set to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
4th down, here's Jackson. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown set to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout.
Here we go, here we go. Right.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
11 coming.
This is Brown on the draw play. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Open man is Yoshibas. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
On one, right?
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
42. Side.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Evan McPherson for the Bengals field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. To throw is Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
From the 35 back to work on 2nd and 4. Jackson now. Sends it to Anderson. It's complete. The tight end has it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 28 yards to gain there on the catch and run.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. That time a 6-play drive. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On one, ready?
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 24.
180. 180. 180.
On the shuffle pass, and it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Now it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Here we go. It's Burrow on fourth down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on fourth down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. And a busy night for Henry continues. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run it again with Henry. Now a whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning. Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
The 7-yard line.
Here's Jackson. This will be caught at about the 5. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it third and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. Henry. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th and goal.
Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Jackson to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was the moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Luke now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
Gun. Cut.
After the pick six, here's Burrow again. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Here now, 2nd and 4. Burrow looking to pass. Now they go screen. It's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to 9. 91 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Baltimore, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, it's a loss that could wind up costing them a first-round bye as they dip to 9-3. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends.